Okay, that was fucking amazing.
Is anyone there? Wait.
As y'all saw, I didn't have my mic going at that point. Actually, I didn't have it plugged in. But if I've only done, this is the third 10 pull I've done. And I already showed the history. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be my first Chi-Chi? Oh, I'm not excited. If it's Nouvellette, I will be so happy. I'm getting scared. I got Nouvellette. Oh my god. I was not expecting to get him. Especially this early. And I didn't get fucked over by Chi-Chi. Ugh. I finally got fucked over by Mona. The longest time it was just Kaching. Now I have Mona, and now I have Zhongli and Nouvellette. I swear I better get... Oh, I can't say his name already. I'm simping for him hard. Oh. What? Mona. Only character I wanted off this banner was either Hu Tao, Nouvellette, or Xing Shou. I didn't want Facial or Diona. Of course, she had to come home too. Do I have any? Nope. You know, fuck it. Whatever. I'm just doing single pulls for the hell of it. So why not? What? Yeah, what the fuck? This is the first. I think this is the. I finally see one him. I rarely pull on the standard banner. Oh my lord. Is he C1 or C2? I see C2 now. I'm playing with this band since the very beginning all the way through Scaramouche's fight. And now I'm gonna hear goddamn Bohemian Rhapsody from that point forward. Oh god. Ugh. I might have to start using him again. even realize I see Wonder. Who was that banner last? I don't remember who was on that banner. Now I want to look it up. Still ticked. I still haven't gotten Xingqiu. Where is Xingqiu? Actually, where are you at? Let's see. Oh, C3. I could get him to C4. God damn it. Why am I not getting him? Why won't he come home? Damn it. All I want to do is get into the Archon quest. What is on my screen? I do not know. When was Diona's last run? I heard that she was like one of the most main characters that was, or not main character, one of the four-star characters that was being Ryan. I'm all the way into last year, and I swear she's been run at least once this fucking year. Hold on. Okay, restarting. Oh, right here. Oh, it was Shenhe and Ayaka. Okay. That's when I got, I remember getting Sucrose. I actually got Ayaka. I mean, obviously, if you watch my videos, that's when I got Ayaka. Tried getting Shenhe, didn't get lucky. Again, I'm F2P, so... Back to Archon Quest. Oh, I should also say, I did exploring yesterday and the day before. Not touched... I didn't go... Oh, no. I did do some exploring, so I did get the Statue of 7 that I was struggling with. It is on the actual lane itself, not in the prison. I did go around, collect some chests. I did not do the boss. I just was like wandering around collecting and adventuring. Apparently I've done 70%. This is probably the most I've ever gone through in a location. But anyways, any of the Archon Quest that was left, I have not touched it. And the things I have seen and heard from YouTube Shorts, I'm very excited to see where this is, what's gonna go on, what's gonna be going on. But, oh, also I found out I started playing, because they have the whole 3rd anniversary thing going on. I found out, and I'll put probably a handful of pictures that I have. I have been playing since some point in 2022, so I've only been playing for a year. Swear I thought I was playing longer. I thought I got everything in the character section. What? It is 7-11. Why am I yawning? I want to record. Give me... Why must you load so slowly? I didn't even... I just realized where the character selection thing is showing up is because I never clicked on Nervalette. Ah! Finally. Ah! Lag! But no, I'm curious because how I got him and no one's shown. I don't know if I'll show it, but... I'm curious what his constellation will look like or if it's just going to be question marks. Whoa, what happened to his outfit there? Gonna send him? Oh yeah, because I started collecting those a little bit. And I've killed plenty of creatures because I have no empathy towards them, apparently. If they're fake, if they're created and not real, then I don't care. I'm a little more familiar with you now. It's raining! Oh! Well, I haven't tried it yet, so... I'm not trying it today. Oh! Lore. I want to get into Archon Quest, but I also want to listen to his voiceovers.
I see the value in my own work.
But I just realized my dumbass didn't turn up the audio. Whenever I'm just casually playing, I turn the audio super low. Unless I'm listening to, like, the actual Archon Quest storylines. Then I have it up astronomically loud. You are some weirdos. Oh, quick. God, can you tell how my brain just goes from one thing to the other, and the other, and then forgets everything else, and then goes, oh, god damn it, I forgot that! That is also another reason I have the volume very low, so when the character talks, I can barely fucking hear it. Especially if it comes to Beidou and Zhongli, oh my lord.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
This man is picky with water, and I completely understand and relate to that because I refuse to drink Aquafina. I refuse to drink Dasani. That shit's nasty. The only time I ever drank out of the tap that was in a fridge was where I grew up. Here where I currently live, the water is garbage. Why we have to buy gallons from the store. Yes, water has taste. I don't care. Anyone can argue. I don't care if I have to argue with people. Water does taste like things. Has taste to it.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I forgot that's what they were called, and I'm going to forget that's what they're called.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you. It's over.
Oh, he's sad.
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it. I find that the beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
He doesn't like going outside. He likes to soak in the sun like a cat. I relate to this.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt. Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ah, it's past noon. You must be looking forward to your afternoon tea or coffee break. I certainly am.
You partake in other things other than water.
Good evening. I hope you have not encountered any unpleasantness today. Good night. I am quite fond of the image of a perfectly still body of water, and it is on this note that I would like to wish you a peaceful, undisturbed sleep. May no waves of emotional distress ripple through your dreams tonight. I am no rabid fan of trials. I preside over them only out of duty, for this is the task that has been entrusted to me. Fontaine does have some rather intriguing laws on its books. For instance, it is forbidden to release any flying objects during the first 3 days of each month. During the dry season, all bivalves that wash ashore belong to the Hydro Archon, while all other mollusks belong to the people. No domestic pets shall be named after Farina. Tomato ketchup is to be consumed in restaurants only as a condiment, never on its own.
What?
And finally, Melusines are to be addressed using she/her pronouns, never the impersonal it/its.
Oh.
That last one was my personal contribution.
I mean, it makes sense. Wait, so are they all female? Interesting.
Some days my mind wanders, and I fantasize about walking into the rain. Oh, but don't worry. My flights of fancy don't distract me from my work. From my observations, humans have a tendency to view themselves as being in opposition with nature. And whenever this point is raised, someone is always quick to respond by declaring that humans are in fact a part of nature like any other organism. To someone like me, however, who knows an inkling of the truth, what would be most beneficial is if human civilization and the natural world of this planet could seek ways to coexist with one another. I usually do my best to avoid forming personal relationships or even collaborating with others outside of established procedures. But you have shown yourself to be trustworthy, and you have no problematic entanglements with Fontaine's local factions. Therefore, I would be pleased to journey with you.
Does Fontaine have a mafia?
Water tasting is a rather sophisticated discipline. Pyro-heated water has the standard au naturel flavor found ubiquitously in the natural world, while water boiled using charcoal has distinctly rustic notes. Similarly, while cryo-chilled water is cold but otherwise unremarkable, the frozen rivers of Snezhnaya, when melted, produce a water with an entirely different flavor profile altogether. Animals can survive for weeks without food, but merely a few days without water. There is no dish that could ever compare to pure, unadulterated water. With that in mind, food items that contain plenty of liquid are the next best thing.
Soup.
How can people bring themselves to consume deep-fried foods or grilled food with no sauce? The worst culprits, in my view, are those charcoal-baked Argilenac cakes. Surely even eating a dehumidifying agent would be kinder on the stomach.
First of all, fried food is fucking amazing. Grill food, he's not wrong. It needs it depending on the food, it does need sauce and to marinate. But a steak on the charcoal grill with only a little bit of garlic, well, not a little bit, means a lot, but a decent amount of garlic salt is all I need for a steak. Any other meat, any other meat, I need sauce.
Delicious. An abundance of juices, and the ingredients have been cooked to perfection. A fine effort indeed. My only advice would be to increase the liquid content and reduce the amount of fat. Too dry. A dish devoid of moisture has no way to convey the intentions of the chef. Ah, so it is your birthday. Happy birthday. I do not know if rain is in the forecast today, but let me see what I can do.
Precious man.
I'm a little more familiar with you now. I can match your movements.
Okay, now to Archon Quest. What am I hitting?
Cold beer after a hard day's work.
Beto, you and your freaking beer. And Zhongli with his his fucking wine.
Dry land for so long. Never quite seemed to get my land legs back.
Wait. You know what? I'll go to this one. Ow! This lag in this game is way more tolerable than how bad Honkai Star Rail's been lately, and especially The Sims 4. Oh my lord. Especially all the loading shit that has to happen. Ugh. What? There's on that. Wait. I don't know where that waypoint is.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
I relate.
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Present?
Huh? Credit coupons?
Oh.
Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
How quickly did you two get thrown into jail? We literally just helped you. Like, boom, the next day thrown in jail. You two are confusing, especially your brother. Isn't Lenny the oldest? And then it's Lynette, and then it's Ferminate.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Free money. Who are you?
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait,
I
seriously?
mean, you are an NPC.
Well, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
What the fuck? Where am I going? What? Oh, thing. Musket thing. How long is this elevator?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Oh, is this the thing from the... Yeah, that is the thing from the trailer. What the... Oh.
Hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Oh,
no need
it's
to tease
him.
me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all. Itchy neck.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
Go back up! Another long-ass elevator trip. Why am I going back to my room? Cell.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest? Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
Hey, time skip.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have planned for us?
What the fuck? Stage. What?
Let's go! Credit coupons, here we come!
Okay. New things that I'm going to have to learn that I'm also going to easily forget. Or not bothering to fully understand how they work.
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits.
Good, I don't have to do it.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Ma'am, how much work have you actually done other than just floating off to the side?
That That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
The slow trudge to the diner. I already forgot what it's called. Coupon Cafe. I'm an idiot.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer.
I hate having the body of an elderly person. Sitting or sleeping wrong can just fuck my whole day up.
Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime! Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen?
Oh, I didn't turn the autoplay back on.
But
Whoops!
it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal.
I doubt it.
Wait, what?
Ew!
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre.
Is that what they're actually
How
eating?
make food like this?
Are they under a delusion that it actually looks better until they work too hard and then, oh...
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
I'm going to assume
meat?
yes.
Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and chow down.
How could this be fun?
Oh, something's going on.
What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something? Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Paimon, I think anyone would if they saw that. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to keep it. Ew.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Since we have time now, let's focus on investigating some more.
Okay. There's only up and down. Okay, I'm going to go first. Wait, did I go up or did I go down? I wasn't even paying attention. I went up.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Cedrine's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Dang. Oh, now we're basically... Because I didn't record Fontaine for... Okay, let Paimon or whoever talk here first, and then I'll explain.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook.
The entire time for 4.0, with the court case and everything, my brain just immediately went to Danganronpa. Immediately. Just not as long or extensive as the game is.
That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Cedrine? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
I'm probably looking too much into this.
And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Oh, is that her? Yeah, it's her. Why is she all the way down here?
Cedrine? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Ooh, there's something darker happening.
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Oh, her socks have little bunnies on them.
We Melusines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Okay, I'm gonna presume... Okay, this is so fucking cute. The bunnies on her hand, or her gloves. That is freaking adorable. So I'm assuming these are bunnies as well. It's so cute.
Wait, Melusines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, is that why there's so many bunny things? Is the Melusines... I was saying antlers. They're more like... I don't know if they're more like ears, but they flop around. So they're not stiff like an antler.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for
You
the
can see
reminder.
movement.
Oh, you want to investigate? Okay, you should... So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, traveler. The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
Ow.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up? Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Why do I keep hearing chests?
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now.
Please don't tell. Oh, thank God we don't get to see it.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Finally, the boxing arena. Ah, crap in my eye. I know. Oh.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
So that what I was gonna say is so that means even Child couldn't participate because he's a harbinger. They would think, oh, he's too powerful.
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring. Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
I have plenty. Wait.
Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
I'm not too bad at memory games. I get it.
Do your best to hit the targets. Just
Beep. Only one I've ever struggled with is one in Stardew Valley and Ginger Island. It was a little too fast for
Your
me.
strength really shouldn't be
At times I've
underestimated.
gotten through it, though.
Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
So you want us to gamble?
We don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
That's not good either.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bit. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else.
Yep, there's a mafia in Fontaine.
In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh? We will?
You're not serious, are you? Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Is the eyebrows green?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon. Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons.
What?
If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
Don't plan to. I am the traveler after all. I've gone through... This is the 5th nation I've gone through? Yeah, Ronstadt, Weiwei, Inazuma, Smeru. Yeah, this is the 5th freaking country we're going through.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early. The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty...
Yes, you said the same. Don't need to repeat yourself twice,
It's good
Paimon.
to kick back and relax.
Ah, Paimon. Why aren't you disappearing? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the pen.
Oh, good. They teleported me there.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? For both fighters? I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain it.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Paimon getting straight to the damn point.
We had a productive day. Hope we can...
Hey, Traveler! Paimon! Package here for... The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Paimon.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah! Huh? What is it? Are you... let Paimon take a peek, too.
Blood?
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
I mean, she's not wrong about that. I would say it looks like blood, but I do have a night filter on, so that could be skewing the color, but... Why don't we take it to Lynette and Lenny? See what they have to say?
What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
If
there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontaco, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontaco? So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it. Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Yep. Oh, I almost got killed by the elevator door. Ugh. Ugh.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide. Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Did I click C instead of E? Damn it. Oh. Hello.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaine symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company. Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they? Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Oh.
Back up the Vader.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat? Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
We're just skipping food?
What is this garbage?
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, it looks disgusting.
Yep. Well, more gross crap.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Seems you're really getting the hang of things at the pen, but just playing the same game. Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? You know. A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well,
Something happened. Oh! Okay.
Okay, so we've investigated 2. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation. Yeah, let's get...
Oh, achievement!
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here. Impressive. Very impressive.
Can you stop talking like that?
Now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Exactly.
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
This is a line from the trailer.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
I am sorry, what?
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
Well, it's convenient that today is October 1st. So, perfect timing for spoopy shit.
But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter, learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now. When will all the secrets end? Vito's isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them!
Just stay away from me.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Didn't say anything.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Okay, now they're all being assholes. Great.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Oh, I don't want to go back up. Just teleport up there.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Every month? Man, we're supposed to be here for 45 days, not months. What?
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. cleaning days he mentioned. Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night. Paimon knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Back to sleep. Or not.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
Ma'am, it looks like we're already about to pass out.
Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Oh, we get another vision of child. Yes. Oh, is he noticing the same thing? What? Oh, it's all of them. Are they investigating? Well...
Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened! But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them? Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Oh no, do I actually have to do stealth? I'm awful at stealth. I'm literally just someone that first goes guns ablaze and hopes I survive. Oh no!
Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us. This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
You not
yeah,
know us?
Scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
Bro, I could easily whoop your ass.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey,
are their friends
do
child?
you know our boss? Whoa.
Oh.
We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our... So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. What? But has a child already escaped? Why are you all...
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive.
Well, I have.
Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
If only you knew that I have whooped his ass multiple times.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Oh, more Genshin. Shit.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Is this where Fremene's gonna come in?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going!
We're going back to sleep. What? Okay.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremene, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremene help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Night.
Okay.
It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that...
Of course it is.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh,
oh, he found something.
Today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
I'd rather talk to just Lenny.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats.
Where do you think you're going, Mrs. Stinky?
Dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
She worries me.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
Wait, is he talking about the curse that got mentioned in 4.0? Wasn't it Lenny that told us about that? How there's like a premonition about Fontaine getting flooded or something?
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say? That's true.
I mean, it makes sense, in a certain way.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
Paimon? Seriously, you have to ask that question?
How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. But also, the fact that Fontaine has never heard of us at all even though we've been to 4 other fucking nations. How closed off is the city?
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that? Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right! That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing! You could be a professional chef.
Bro, you need to rethink your cooking skills because they are horrible if your steak comes out purple.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else. Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sickbay every couple of days, too.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
I was not thinking that.
It's really hard to imagine.
I was thinking of
After
something
all,
entirely
I
different.
do remember
But okay.
seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
You over there? Yeah, you! Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
If it's not Sino, I'm not interested. After I max the level with that, I just avoid it, like the plague.
You TCG
And the
players are
Spiraligus.
like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game? Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right then, did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived? Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner? Yes, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go
I'm
from
intrigued.
an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that. A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he
About
left
time.
us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Oh, you came back? Miss Bibi? Wanna go another window? The curtains?
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
Gotta aggressively sit down and clean yourself.
I
Oh,
seem to get my land.
what? What the fuck? What? What is it? Where is this game taking me?
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Icky.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. Wait. I'll talk to him about it later.
What? But you said today everyone was off.
No need to thank me. This was always a part of our mission after all. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
How does he have that much
oxygen? We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
She's just cleaning away. Ah, shit.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Is that really a good idea for you to do, Paimon? You stand out really easily. Well, so does Lumen, but still.
There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like we still... It's not impossible, but...
So... It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Oh.
Someone, please help!
huff potions just to make ourselves puke.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Let me take a look. Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
I have no idea how much she's gonna be of help. She's tiny.
You can do it, traveler.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange. What about here? I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently.
Oh.
I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Is there equivalent of Tums in Genshin?
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Exactly.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least. Someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
But... Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who is as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine. No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest?
That was quicker.
Promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya!
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get... We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong.
Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon. You're awake.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods.
Thank you, Miss Sigeween!
What the fuck did I just climb? Oh. Okay.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Oh, Lord.
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sigeween the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary? Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
She's wearing a disguise. She's wearing nothing different.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Okay, so we weren't the only one.
Why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
That is
Lynette
true.
also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigeween always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Did she find the hatch?
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigeween isn't here, but Why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Does she have a hidden note somewhere here?
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh, it is fully uncovered. You didn't say shit about it, Paimon.
It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Oh no, Lynette's been compromised.
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Oh?
A slip of paper?
Is it actually from
It's right
Lynette?
over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads,
How could you not see that?
Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh, Lenny. It is from
that
Lynette.
look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh no.
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait,
Wriothesley, I liked you, but if you did something to Lynette,
from the very beginning?
I'll have conflicted feelings.
We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yeah, but Lynette has warned us that he knows about everything.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Because they're part of the Fatui. Oh no.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Last time? Is Risley gonna end up trying to use Lynette to get something out of Lenny or get something out of Father? Because I have no idea how to say her name. Ugh. I want to give Lenny a hug.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Risley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
No.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Oh.
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
Lenny.
I'll go talk to Risley.
I better come with you.
Don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have
Where
to
was
go.
she? What?
I'll find a way to get them back.
Lynette was abducted before?
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh, no. Oh, she was here the entire time. Oh, shit. And she knows.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Testing?
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Someone, please help. She's sick.
They're working on something.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh, she's a dark little shit.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
So she can use... Oh, so she can exploit them.
Lenny, wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
So I thought the Duke was going to be more of the villain here. I didn't expect Risley to be even more about that. Finally.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are
quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not? What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, You have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
But then that means Child ended up being assumed he was, just because he was part, that means Child ended up falling victim to it because he got thrown into jail. Or somehow the reason he got thrown in jail is because he's Fatui anyways. I still trust Novelet on his front of trying to, like, okay, we need to help him. And he's trying to seek justice. But then because Risley sees him and knows that he's also part of the Fatui, he just was like, alright, we need to get rid of him. If he's gonna get rid of himself, then he can get rid of himself.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Novelet, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Oh, thank God, it's gonna be just like before. This is all guessing game to me.
We often see Miss Sijuin.
What does any of this have to do with anything?
According to Collins, the
This is what I did during
tournament only took place because
when I did during the court case. I just guessed till I got it right. I don't care.
note said that the
Okay.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us.
That's why it looked
Recipients
weird.
of her lovingly prepared special meals
cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
The Fonta promoter has been...
It's just a true example of showing that if I ever played Danganronpa, I would never be able to get through.
The race perceives the... According to Collins, the...
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product.
Oh.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Lenny.
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Oh no.
You'll pay for this! Ah!
Oh, wait. Did we not get it?
Are you alright?
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, close one. I owe you,
Oh,
Sijuin. That was a fantastic shot.
It was
Tranquilizers
nothing, Your Grace.
start.
Sijuin?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Yeah, no shit.
Wayne. You.
And he's out. Are you the accomplice in all this? What do you fucking think, Lumen?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all.
Time?
The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
What are you talking about? What time?
Exactly.
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't
And
be
there's the
like that, Your
sarcasm.
Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
It's gonna be Lynette and Fremine.
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
Yeah, then it's not Lynette.
What are you doing?
I believe
Exactly.
I hear footsteps.
It's actually gonna be Father? Or is it Novelette?
Some
Oh,
space,
Clarand! Why is she
Miss
here?
Clarand. My door.
Remine.
She found him!
Remine.
What's going on? What is Clarand doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh no.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
That's not good. What is Genshin coming up with these stories? They're so much darker than the rest of them. The regions.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
God, what the hell happened? Well, child, technically he'd be fine though, because the primordial seawater doesn't affect anyone that's outside of Fontaine. I hope I'm remembering that right.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Novelette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
Yeah, he could have explained that better.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Novelette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Oh, at least he's sitting up, but is he conscious? But also, technically, shouldn't he be running upstairs to see if Lynette's still up there?
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
So that means he had to run out of oxygen then.
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Exactly.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
Oh, thank
If my
God.
calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Doing exactly what I just did. Oh my God.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Lenny!
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Well, thank God she's okay.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
I would love to see a hug sequence here, but obviously I know Genshin's not going to animate that in.
Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Oh, well, he's breathing.
His
Pass back
breathing's
out.
beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
How are you two holding him?
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Just fall face forward onto his fucking face. Aren't you supposed to be behind them? Over their shoulder.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried
Oh
about
my
him.
goodness.
Want to come with us?
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Went upstairs.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
All the way back to the infirmary.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Linny... Lynette...
We're all here.
Where... am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler... Paimon... It's been so long. The sea! There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right,
That's
the
freckles.
pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Okay then. I'm sad that I didn't end up pulling from an A.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Like, you think? If he's already been down here and gotten through and gotten the fuck out or knocked out somewhere, yeah, he's fucking tampered with shit. And now my brain is just going to Honkai Star Rail.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Oh. I'm an idiot. How normal. Ow. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no! You're gonna die. How did you not die? Oh. Okay.
This is